Online students, could you please confirm? Is my voice is loud and clear? Done. So let's start the session, guys. So in today's class, we are going to discuss the next concept called as loops. In the previous class, we have completed the concept called as if and else, that is conditional statements, right? So we have worked on the last class concept called as conditional statements. What is conditional statements means based on the condition, the codes will be executed. What are the codes we are having? The block of code will be executed. If the condition is true, the block will be executed. If the condition is false, the block will not be executed, right? So those are called as conditional statements. Now, based on the conditional statements, I have shared you the task. Okay, what are the tasks is there? And along with that, so as I have already uploaded the task, but some of the students has told me that they have not received. So there might be some kind of technical glitch from the Google Drive or something. I don't know. Now I have re-uploaded one more time. Just once, please confirm. You can check now in your Google Drive once. Now you can check once, recheck once, open your Google Drive. In that, what are the daily task is there? In that task, you will find in terms of a PDF file called as conditional statements related PDF file. Could you open your Google Drive? In the Google Drive, within the daily task folder, you will find conditional statements based. So there is a data, and I have shared around 30 questions related to 30 questions. So this is the task. So as some of the students has told me that yesterday it was not uploaded or you have not able to see, that is a problem. So I have re-uploaded once again. Okay, now you can check. Right now, so try to complete this one in the tomorrow's class. I mean by tomorrow try to complete. Okay, and additional to this mock test, what are the mock tests you have taken on the last Saturday? I already uploaded the solutions. So once again, if you open your Google Drive, what are the mock test folder is available? Within the mock test folder, what are the MCQ test is there? Earlier it is having only the questions. Now it is having the question and answer also. Answer was highlighted with the bold letters. The question paper was replaced with the question and answers. Okay. So you can cross check your question and answers for all the questions. Right, guys? Done. Now, so this is the previous one. So daily task along with the mock test solutions also I have uploaded. Now coming to the today's class. In today's class, we are going to discuss the next topic called as loops. Okay, loops. Now what is meant by loop? One of the most important concept within the entire core Python, loops. Now what is meant by loops means loops are nothing but whenever you want to repeat the code. Loop means repeat the code. Which code, whichever the code you want to repeat, that you have to write inside the loop. Repeat the code. Okay, repeating the code is called as loop. Now here we are having the two types of loops are there. Two types of loops. What are the two types of loops means? One is called as finite loop. Second one is called as infinite loop. Finite loop means which will be repeated the code for a certain number of times. Finite means some number of times. Repeat the code for certain number of times. Repeat the code for certain number of times. You are going to fix the number of times, 5 times, 6 times, some number. You will log the number. That is called as finite loop. Second type of loop we are having is called as infinite loop. What is meant by infinite loop means repeat the code infinity number of times. Repeat the code infinite times is called as infinite loop. Okay, finite loop and infinite loop. In detail, we'll understand one by one. Just now I have started now. So by seeing the examples, you will understand so many things. And we are going to practice with at least 20 to 30 examples we are going to try. We are not going to discuss with one example and I am not going to complete the concept. So we'll discuss multiple examples. Now within the finite, again it is having the two types. First one is called as for loop. Second one is called as while loop. So now within the finite, you are having the for loop and finite. That is while loop. Okay. Now, so total how many loops are there? To be more simplified with you, to me, I have to write in a simple words means in a simple words, you can fix the total three types of loops are there. This is better. Three types of loops. What are the three types of loops means? First loop is called as for loop. Second one is called as while loop. Third one is called as infinite loop. This is better. Infinite loop. Okay. Out of which for loop and while loop, they belongs to finite. Infinite loop belongs to infinite. Total three types of loops are there. Okay. Instead of writing the two types of loops, write three types and go with this one. Where infinite loop means repeat the code infinite times. Repeat the code is called as loop. What is meant by loop? Repeat the code. Wherever the loop word you are listening means nothing but repeating the code. Okay. Now, while loop. What is while loop means? Repeat the code. What is repeat the code is called as loop. What is while is called as till condition is true. Till condition is true. Repeat the code, repeat the code, repeat the code. Till the condition. Till the condition is true, repeat the code. Okay. What is for loop means? For loop means in terms of repeat the code. Repeat the code. This one also repeat the code. Repeat the code is called as loop. Repeat the code till all items in sequence are completed. Till all the items in the sequence are completed. Is the point is clear? Everyone? So three types of loops you are having. What are the three types of loops means? First loop is called as for loop, while loop. Third one is called as infinite loop. Three types of loops are there. So today and tomorrow in these two classes, we are going to cover the entire loops. It is not even completed in 1.5 hour session also. So we are going to practice the multiple examples. So it will take the time, right? Now, so first let's start with the while loop. What is while loop? I told you. What is the meaning of while loop? Till the condition satisfied, repeat the code. The meaning of while means till the condition satisfied. Loop means repeat the code. Now, here, what is the syntax? What is the syntax of while loop means? The syntax is you are going to write while. After that, you are going to write one condition, colon, and block of code. Sir, I think the same syntax I have seen with the if condition, right? For if condition also we are having the same, right? For if condition block of code. You told the same syntax for the if also. Now you are saying the same syntax for the while also. What is the difference then means? If condition will check the condition only for one time. It will check the condition how many times? One time. And how many times this block of code will be executed? One time only. Now, but while it will check the condition for multiple times. That is the difference basically. Just let us take an example so that you will understand easily the difference. X is equal to 0. Okay. Now, if X value is less than 5. Okay. X value is less than 5. Print SRK. Now, X is equal to X plus 1. That's it. Completed. This is the program. Now, what is the output of this cell, guys? So first X is equal to 0. It is going to create one object called as 0 with X. Okay. 0 is less than 5. It is going to check the 0 is less than 5. Yes, 0 is less than 5 or not? Yes, condition satisfied. Condition satisfied means what it is going to print? SRK will be printed. After that, x is equal to x plus 1. Now what is the x value? 0 plus 1. Now what is the x value? 1. So I'm going to have here 1. So it will not replace because it is immutable. Example purpose I'm writing, but it will create a new object and old object will be deleted because it is a int. So it will not replace. Just for example purpose I'm writing here. Okay. Now you are going to have like this. Now how many times SRK will be printed in this example? One time only. Right? Same code as it is. Copy and paste. Instead of if, I'm writing here while. Did I change anything? Other than if and while? As it is. Same code. Now what happens? Let us see. Earlier example, you know, because SDON we have discussed. So today's example, I will explain clearly one by one. What happens means, first it is going to create the 0 with x common. After that, 0 is less than 5. Condition is true. It is going to print the SRK. Okay, SRK will be printed. Now, after that, x value is equal to 1. Sir, earlier also you told same, no sir. Up to here it is completed, right? After this, it come back to this position. Again, it will come back to this position. Why it will come back? That is the concept only loop. Loop meaning only that one. Loop meaning is again come back to the original position. Like that, how many times you have to come back? Till the condition satisfies, you have to come back. Till the condition was satisfied. Now what is the x value? 1. 1 is less than 5? Yes. Now what is inside that one? SRK. X is equal to 2. Now again it will come back. Now 2 is less than 5? Yes. It is also satisfied. SRK will be printed. Now what is x value? 3. Now again it will come back. 3 is less than 5? Yes. 3 is less than 5. Again SRK. It will print SRK. And what is x value miss? Now x value is equal to 4. After 4, it will stop here. After 4, it will stop? No. Again, it will come back to this position. What are the last line of the block of code is there? Again, it will come back. And now it is going to check the 4 is less than 5. Yes, condition satisfied. SRK. Print SRK. SRK will be printed. X is equal to 5. Again, it will go back to this position. Sir, condition failed. No, sir. Why it will go? Unless you go there, you don't know now. Condition satisfied or not. First, it will go. Later, it will check the condition. Condition satisfied means it will execute the block. Condition not satisfied means it will not execute the block. It will go. By default, it will go. Okay. After going here, now it will check 5 is less than 5. Okay. Condition not satisfied. Condition not satisfied means it is not going to execute now that block. It will stop the executing the block. Already for this block, how many times SRK was printed? 5 times. So that is the output. You are going to get the output like this. 5 times SRK. The difference is clear now. What is the difference between conditional statement versus loop means? Conditional statement will check the condition one time. While loop will check the condition for multiple times. That is the difference. Clear guys? Now, what is the x value? Where the x value was failed. What is the latest x value? Miss 5. So if you ask what is the x value miss? Now what is the x value guys? 5 will be the x value. Now x value was stored with the latest value of 5 where the condition was failed. Clear? Everyone? Inside that plus is there, minus is there, this one is there. That is secondary. Condition satisfied or not satisfied? Condition satisfied means it will execute the block of code. Condition not satisfied means stop the block of code. Same, if also condition satisfied means execute the block of code. Condition not satisfied means ignore the code. Same logic will be applied. Only difference is if will work for one time, while loop will work for the multiple times. Same logic should be applied for multiple times. Now, so here I am writing the print Python. In the above example, I am writing separately print Python. This is the part of the block or out of the loop, out of the block, out of the block. Now, x is equal to 0. Here it is going to print the print SRK. Now, what is the x value? X value will be 1. And after that, Okay, if you want, you can print even X value also. Let us print the X value also. Outside only let us print. Let us print the X value. What is the X value miss? 1. And it is going to print the Python. Now what is the output you are going to miss? SRK, 1 and Python. Now I'm writing the same, this one, print X, whatever the X is there, the same code, copy and paste. In front of you, I'm doing the copy and paste also. So the same thing I'm writing here. Now what happens means X is less than 5, that is 0 is less than 5, print SRK. Now what is the X value is equal to 1. Now it is going to print the 1? No. It will go from this to this, not from the bottom to this. Where the while block was ended, the last line of the while block to starting point of the while block. Is the point is clear? So first it is going to take the X is equal to 0. 0 is less than 5, SRK. It is going to print the SRK. After that, now X is equal to 1. Now from here it will go back to this position. Now 1 is less than 5. Like that 5 times SRK will be printed. Second time, third time, fourth time and fifth time. 5 times SRK was printed. After that, here now X value is equal to 5. For 5, the condition was failed. Now it is going to come out of the loop. Now next it will come to this line. Now what is the X value? What is X value? 5. What is the print? Python means Python will be printed. So 5 times XRK will be printed, followed by 5 number will be printed, followed by Python will be printed. See? Is that clear? Now, sir, can't we print every time X value along with the Python? Okay, let us see like this. Now I'm writing here X is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. I'm writing here print X comma SRK. What is X comma SRK? First, what is the starting of X value? 1. 1 is less than 5. Condition satisfied? Satisfied. Print 1 SRK. 1 space SRK will be printed. Now what is the X value? 2. After that, it will go back to this position. Huh? No, it will directly come down. What is down? Python is there. Now what it is going to print? 1 SRK only will be printed along with the Python. Now the same thing I'm writing here, X is equal to 1. Instead of printing separately X value, every time I'm printing inside only X value, internally X value. Now 1 SRK followed by 2 SRK followed by 3 SRK followed by 4 SRK, 5. 5 SRK will be printed? No, because for 5 condition was not satisfied now. So 1 SRK, 2 SRK, 3 SRK, 4 SRK and along with the Python. Is the point is clear, everyone? Sir, can you explain in a still more simple way, sir? Let us go in still more simple way. Okay. Whatever this one is there, this is equal to, okay. First time when condition 1 is less than 5, what is the output? 1 is less than 5. What is the output? This is the output. Next, 2 is less than 5. What is the output? 3 is less than 5. Next, 4 is less than 5. Next, 5 is less than 5. Just it is checking every time one number. It is changing one number. Why it is changing one number means we are adding with one number. So it is adding one number. For example, if you add here plus 2, then X value will be added with the 2. So like this is called as in terms of while loop. Is the concept is clear? While loop concept. Now, like this, just you are repeating the code. Whenever you want to repeat the code, for example, I want to repeat the code DS or data analytics. Print data analytics is the course name. This one I want to print 5 times. I want to print. What I have to do? Sir, 5 times this one, copy 5 times. Now, which code was repeated 5 times? Print data analytics word was repeated. This word, instead of repeating 5 times this one, what you have to do means this you have to write inside the loop. What you want to repeat, that one you have to keep inside the loop. Which one you want to repeat? That you have to write inside the loop. Now question is how many times you want to repeat. 5 times or 10 times or 20 times or 500 times or 1000 times or some number will be there now. That number starting from the x is equal to 1 to x less than or equal to 5 with x is equal to x plus 1. If you write like this, automatically this part will be repeated for 5 times. First you have to decide which one has to be repeated. Observe this one. Directly I am not writing from the x is equal to 1. What is the first line of code I have written? Print data analytics. This one I want to repeat. How many times? Which one you want to repeat? Where you have to write? Inside the loop. Inside the loop. Either for loop or while loop. Inside the loop. As of now I am explaining for you only the while loop na. So it should be inside the while. It should be inside the while. Now since it is inside the while, now what happens? It is going to repeat. Whichever the code is inside the loop, it will be repeated. Blindly it will be repeated. How many times? How many times means 5 times. 5 times means you will start the 5. How you will count 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like this only na. So I am writing x is equal to 1 till where x is less than or equal to 5. Now every time it has to add the plus 1. X is equal to x plus 1. Now how many times it will be repeated? 5 times. Same answer as this. So which one you want to repeat, that you bring inside. Simple. Is the point is clear? Whenever you want to repeat the code, remember loop is there. Sir, I am not going to repeat, sir. Then no need of loop, sir. Program only not required. Loop concept only not required. No repetition is there means no need of loop. Whenever repetition comes, then only loop. Okay. So that is the syntax. What is the syntax is? After while you have to write the condition. Mandatory you have to write the condition. Otherwise it will throw the error. Syntax error. Okay. So what are the syntax is there? You have to follow the syntax. Okay. Is the point is clear? Now. So here first question by Kumar Pradeep. Kumar Pradeep, an amazing one. Okay, if you don't give condition, then will the code run forever? Condition is compulsory. Otherwise, it will throw the error. Okay, it will throw the error, syntax error. Is the point is clear? That is the syntax. Condition is mandatory. Okay, now which one is now you ask the forever now. That forever concept is now. Let us see this one. So whenever you want to try the forever concept, that is infinite loop concept, it is better to take the separate Jupyter notebook. Don't practice in the whatever you are practicing in the while loops now. In that, don't practice the infinite loops. Why, sir? Because your kernel will die. What is kernel, sir? This one. Back. So again, you have to restart the system sometimes. The Jupyter notebook you can't open for further use. Why, sir? Because if it is repeating unlimited number of times, now see x plus 1 I have forgot. X is equal to 1. 1 is less than 5. Condition satisfied. Print data analytics. Now again, now what is the x value? Again 1 only now. 1 is less than 5. Again print data analytics. Again what is the condition? 1 is less than 5. When 1 will not be less than 5? Always the condition is true only now. Never the condition will fail. Never the while loop will stop. Now what is this kind of loop is called as? Infinite loop. Now if I execute, see, it will print only. It will never stop. You have to stop means what are the two options are there? To stop the infinite loop, two options are there. Out of first option is called as stop the kernel. This is the stop button. Interrupt. Interrupt in between. Though it is executing also, you are interrupting the program. This is one way to stop. Second way is called as break. There is a reserve word called as break. That reserve word we are going to learn. So in the when the finite loop will become the infinite loop means when you don't increment or decrement the value. Is the point is clear? it is going to become the infinite loop like this. Clear guys? Automatically. Now your question is clear now? Govardhan Reddy and along with the Kumar Pradeep. Both questions are clear. Next, once again infinite loop. Infinite loop means this condition is always true. Literally why to write here 1? X is equal to 1. Here only you write x 1 is less than 5. Always the condition is satisfied only now. Never the condition will fail. Never it will stop. Point is simple. Why to write 1 less than 5? Directly you only write the answer also. While true. You only give the output also. True only. So when the condition is true, what it has to do? Execute the block of code. What is the block of code is there? Print data analytics. Again condition is true. Print data analytics. Again condition is true. You are only saying the answer directly. True, true, true. So always the condition is true. When always the condition is true, it is going to repeat for the infinite number of times. Is the point is clear now? Everyone? So you can write here true, or you can write here 1 is less than 5. It is always true only. It will always check that one. Always it is true. Always it will execute the code. Never it will stop. Sir, inside that if I write here x is equal to x plus 1. Now if you write x is equal to x plus 1 also, there is no use now, because the condition is not dependent on x only. Now if you write x is equal to x plus 1 also, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 it is added also, condition will not stop now. Again it is going to be infinite loop only. X value also will be added every time. Infinite number of x you are going to get. But condition will not stop. Sir, if this is the case, then what is the use of doing this one? Now, to be more simplified, where this infinite loop is used in the real time as a programming or as a programmers, if you want to learn, miss, open your mobile phone. Not now, after the class. Open your mobile phone. In that there is an option called as camera. Click on that. In that video, click on that and start the recording. How much time it will record? Till you click on the stop button. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes also it will record only. It will not stop. When it is going to stop means unless you have to click on the stop. That stop button only is called as break concept, which we are going to discuss. You will understand in the today's class itself. Right? Now, so whenever you want to practice the infinite loops, better to practice in a separate Jupyter notebook, because separate Jupyter notebook, the reason behind that is infinite loops to stop, we have to stop the kernel every time. When you are stopping the kernel in between multiple times, you are interrupting the kernel for multiple times, automatically this Jupyter notebook may not be used for the one more time. See, for example, here I am having the while loops. Can you see? One IPNB file is available. I am clicking on this. Okay, while loops. I have clicked. After that, it is taking so much of time to open. Okay. It is still taking the time. Still it is running. To open that file only, it is taking this much of time. Now I am going to click on the operators. Now the moment I click on the operators, what are the Jupyter notebook file is there? See, it is loaded, but still it was not even loaded. Operators I have clicked lately. Even this was loaded and everything was completed also. But whereas while loops, why? Okay, at least now loaded. Now in front of you, I'm clicking on the kernel. See, this button only not working. Still in the stop, it is still running. It is not stopping. Like this, it is not there. Like others, they are having the normal. But can you see this one? Now my screen was struck off. Okay, it is saying something like this. My screen was struck off and everything. And it is throwing one error. Why this type of problem is there means, for the previous batch students, when I am explaining this concept, in this only I have explained the finite loop, in this only I have explained the infinite loop also. Obviously my IPNB file was crashed. Sometimes there is a possibility. So, sir, means whenever you are saying indirectly, whenever we have to practice infinite loops. You are asking us to practice in a separate Jupyter notebook? No, I'm not saying that one. Then, so here, 1 minute. So here I'm saying in terms of like this. Why you are having this one? Okay, okay. Done. Okay. Now, so whenever you want to interrupt the kernel, na, without interrupting this one, if you are using the break, na, then regular programs okay. But as a student level, when you want to practice without using the break, you want to stop the program in between means you have to click on this. Okay. Then it is better to practice in a separate Jupyter notebook. Now, coming back. So while loop means this is the one. Now I'm writing one more while loop. Okay. X is equal to 1 while x is less than 10, less than or equal to 10. Okay. Colon. After that colon, common. And I'm writing here print data analytics and where x is equal to x plus 5. It is not mandatory that every time it should be only plus 1. It can be anything. Now what is the answer means? First x is equal to 1. 1 is less than 10. Condition satisfied. Now data analytics will be executed followed by x is equal to 6. Now again it will go back to this position. Now what is x value? 6. 6 is less than 10. Condition satisfied? Satisfied. Print data analytics. Second time of printing data analytics. Now what is the x value? 6 plus 5, 11. Again it is going back here. 11 is less than or equal to 10. Now condition satisfied? No. So what is the answer miss? 2 times the data analytics will be printed. Clear everyone? So like this we are going to use the while loops. Now next one is one more. S is equal to or L is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now while x value is equal to or x value is less than 20. Okay. X dot L dot append of x where x value is equal to 10, x is equal to x plus 5. Now what is the answer of this one? And if I print L, now print L will be printed only one time list will be printed or multiple times list will be printed? One time. Why it will be printed one time? Why this will be executed multiple times means because print is not inside the while block. If it is inside like this, print also will be executed for multiple times. If it is outside like this, it will be executed one time. Now x is equal to 10. X is equal to 10. 10 is less than 20. Condition satisfied? Yes. Now L dot append of x. What is x value? 10. 10 will be appended here. Now x is equal to 15. 15 was satisfied? Yes. 15 is satisfied. So 15 also will be appended. Now after 15 appended, now x value is equal to 20. 20 will be satisfied? No. Condition was not satisfied. Whether 20 will be appended? So now what are the things are appended? Only 10 and 20. Sorry, 10 and 15. So these are the two things which are appended. Clear? Now I'm asking a program. Write a program. Ask the user to enter any 10 values. Ask the user to enter any 10 values. Sorry, not 10 values, 5 values. Okay. Ask the user to enter any 5 values and store them in a list. This is the requirement. Ask the user to enter any 5 values and store them in the list. Okay. Now input of enter the number. input of enter the number. Now here I'm going to write in terms of eval of. Now how many times it was to be repeated? One time only. Ask the user for one time, or how many times? 5 times. Means this has to be repeated for 5 times. To repeat this one 5 times, what we have to do? It has to be kept into the while. It should be inside the while. See, while writing the program also, did I start directly from the x is equal to this one, or where I'm writing the program? How I am writing the program? Understand. I'm not writing the fixed answer. Okay, first this one. According to the question, ask the user to enter any 5 values. 5 values means it should be inside the while. How many times? 5 times. For 5 times, what I have to write here? X is equal to 1. X is less than or equal to 5. X is equal to x plus 1. Now automatically this code was repeated 5 times. First I am writing the code. How many times it has to be repeated means 5 times. So according to the 5 times, I am writing the condition and initialization. Okay. Now it has to be appended. Where it has to be appended every time? Into the list. So n is equal to, this one I am writing in the n, and I am appending L dot append of n. Where is the n? L value? So L value is not there. So I'm going to take L is equal to one empty list. Sir, why you have taken L is equal to empty list outside, sir? You can take even that one also inside now. If I take inside, every time L will be empty list, empty list. The old values will not be stored now. If it is outside, now it is empty list. X is equal to 1. 1 is less than 5. Condition satisfied. So since condition satisfied, it will ask me the enter the number. I am entering the number 12. Enter the number 15. Enter the number 20. Enter the number 25. Enter the number 30. Like this, how many times it is asking? 5 times. Now it is stored in the list. If you want to print the list, print L. Can you see what are the 5 numbers I have entered? Sir, you have to write the list in a separate cell. No need. You can even write in this also. If you write in this one more time, see, I am asking first number 12, second number 15, third number 20, fourth number 25, fifth number 30. 5 numbers are taken and 5 numbers are stored in the list. You ask that question only now. Ask the user to enter any 5 values and store them in the list. It was stored. Clear? So what is the meaning of while miss? It is going to execute the code. Now in this while block, how many lines of code is there? Miss 3. In this print is there? No, every time it is not the print only. Na. In this example, we have discussed print means every example print only will be there. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Yes or no? Now, next one is, I am going to take the same thing, infinite loop. Ask the user to enter the values. How many values he is going to enter? We also don't know. Ask the user to enter the values and store them in the list. He may enter 2 values, he may enter 3 values, he may enter 4 values. How many values he is going to enter? I also don't know. How many values he has entered? Every value has to be stored in the list. That is the question now. Earlier question is enter any 5 values. 5 number is available. Now in this question, what is there? Ask the user to enter values and store them in the list. Now 5 times 10 times 10 values is going to give 5 times we don't know. Now same eval of input of enter the number. This one has to be repeated how many times? How many times it has to be repeated? Infinite number of times it has to be repeated. Now I'm going to write here while true. Automatically this will be repeated for how many times? Infinite times. If you want to try, just I'm giving a try. Okay, without using the break now. So that is the reason I'm taking a separate Jupyter notebook, because I have to stop the kernel in between. Okay, now see this one. I'm entering the number 12, 8, 16, 17, 13, 15, It will ask, it will never stop. It will continue, continue, continue. Sir, if you have to stop, miss, you have to click on this. Then only it will stop. Now, so here in the same way, it is going to ask for multiple times. Now, each time it is asking, I have to store in the L. It is going to be appended in the L, where L is empty list. I'm going to assign the L is equal to 1 empty list. Every value will be appended. Okay, append. After appending, now I'm asking the print L. Okay, when it will be printed means when this loop was stopped, it will print, but loop on will not stop now. Loop on will not stop. Then what we have to do means, here we are going to use the concept called as break. What is that break means? I'm writing here condition called as if whatever the n value was entered, the n value is equal to hash. If it is equal to hash, then break it. Then break it. Now, how the end user knows that we have to enter the hash? The person who is entering the values, how we can know? Means he don't know now. For that, what I'm writing in the top, print, I'm printing. Please enter the values. Please enter the values. Once entries are completed, your entries, all the entries are completed. Once entries are completed, okay, click on. Once your entries are completed, click on the hash. Now the user will understand, okay, after my entries are completed, I have to click on the hash. Then he will enter the hash button. Then automatically what are the values are there? Every value will be appended. Now hash is a string or it is a number? It is a string. Now eval function will throw the error now. When the string was entered, it will throw the error now. Then what is the solution here? Means first you take the number, what are the number, and while appending, you append only the eval of n, or you append in terms of int or int of n. Append the int of n. That too when it has to be appended, if it is not equal to hash. Observe this one clearly. Okay, now see. First, please enter the values. Once entries are completed, click on the hash. This line was completed. This line is everyone is okay na? Print only na? Normal. Now, L is equal to 1 empty list. L was created with 1 empty list. An object was created. Now it comes to this line. While true. While true means infinite. Which one has to be repeated infinite? First this line. This line is repeating. Enter the number. I'm going to enter the number called as 15. First number 15. Now it will check whether 15 is equal to hash. No. Since condition was not satisfied, whether the if block will execute? No. Now if block is what? These two lines only if block. These two lines will not execute. What about this line? This line will be executed like. So now 15 will be appended here. Clear? Now from here where it will go? To this position. Now again condition was satisfied. Again it will ask the enter the number. Now I am entering the number as 19. Now 19 is not equal to hash. It will not break. Now it will be appended. So it is going to append. 15 was appended. Now 19 is appended. After appending 19, now again I am going to click on the next. Okay. Now I am writing 23. 23 is equal to hash? No. It is also going to be appended. So 23 is appended here. Next. I am entering in terms of 27. That is also appended. 27. After appending this one, now where the line of code is there? Here. Enter the number. Again it is asking the enter the number. Now I am entering here hash. Now what happens? Hash is equal to hash. It is going to break. Break means immediately first come out of the loop. what are the position below any, how many lines are there, don't check, just come out of the loop. What is the meaning of break? Come out of the loop. That is the meaning of break. Just it will come out of the loop. Out of the loop, what is there? Print L. In the L is, what is there? 15, 19, 23 and 27. Is the point is clear for everyone now? This example is clear. What is the meaning of break? Means when the condition was satisfied, break it. Condition was not satisfied means continue it. Till the condition satisfied, execute. So infinite loop will be executed till how much time is? Till the break word is executed. Sir, for example, inside the break you have written. Okay, now let us try with one more example. The same thing. Instead of hash, I am entering 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, guys. Same code one more time, 1, 2, 3. Now I am executing. I am writing 1. 1 is appended. 2 is appended. 20 is appended. 30 is appended. Never I am entering 1, 2, 3. I will never enter the 1, 2, 3. Whether the loop will stop? Because this condition will not satisfy. If this is not satisfied means how the break will be executed? Writing the break is different. Executing that one is different. Here written, but used. Writing you have written, but have you used the break word? Have you used? Used when it will be used means when this value here is equal to 123 only, that break will be used. If you don't have that one, so for example, I am entering the 78, 99. Never it will be break. I am writing 1, 2, 3, 4. It will also not break. When I write 1, 2, 3, now it will be break. So see here, why it is not even breaking now? 1, 2, 3. I have written here 1, 2, 3. N value is equal to 1, 2, 3. Why it is not breaking? Because what are the n value I have entered, that value is what value? Int value. I have entered is string. But what it is comparing? String 1, 2, 3 is compared with the int 1, 2, 3. Now what I am going to do means, here I am entering the 1, 2, 3. String 1, 2, 3. Now this string also, now though I have entered the string also, it is not equal to string. Now this program will break. Do you think this program will break? Never the program will break. Never this program will break. Because you can't directly enter the int 1, 2, 3. Without int 1, 2, 3, it will not break. Now what we have to do in this case? That is only option is we have to stop the kernel in between. Okay. Now, so here I'm taking in terms of, that is the reason we'll write generally here strings only. Okay. Either with the hash or with the star or something. Okay. And again, I'm executing the program. 12, 15, 19, 24, 32, 33, 36, 41. Something I'm entering. And I'm now entering the hash. What are the numbers I have entered? Everything was stored in the list. Clear, guys? Till you enter the hash. Now, how the user knows the hash means, you have to say that one. I think some of you have called to the customer care. When you call to the customer care, it will ask, please enter your date of birth. After entering the date of birth, click on the hash button. Have you got this type of experience when you call to the customer care or something? Now, please enter your date of birth or please enter your mobile number. After entering everything was completed, click on the hash button. It will say like that, right? Right? Now, this is the one. Next, what is the next one is, next example is, now, sir, where we are going to use this example? Okay, one example you told that camera in that video will be recorded unless it is clicked on the red button. Red button is nothing but break. The moment you click on the red button, if the person has entered the red button, break. That is the code they have written inside. If the person has entered click on the red button, break it. Okay. Now, next we are moving on to the next example in where we are going to use this infinite loop. One more example means very I think everyone has went to the DMart or supermarkets. You are going to select the number of items. Multiple items you will select. You may select 2 items, you may select 20 items, you may select 10 items. Now you are going to the billing counter. Once you went to the bill counter, okay, the person is going to scan the items. The moment he scans the first item, what are the first item he is going to scan? That value will be added. Second item, the moment he scans the second item, value will be added. Third item, value will be added. Fourth item, the value will be added. Like that, he is going to enter the multiple items. Multiple items will be entered. How many items means? It is a finite loop or infinite loop? It is a infinite loop because we also don't know. It is not asking, sir, please give me 10 items only. Na? They are not going to ask, give 10 items, give 5 items only, right? The user may give 20 items, the user may give 30 items, the user may give only 2 items also. How many items the user has given, they have to scan and they have to generate the bill based on that. Now my question is very simple. What is the question is? Ask user to enter the values, and submit. That's it. Sum of the values. I want the sum of the values. Okay. Ask the user to enter the values. Ask the user to enter the values means he is going to enter some number. I mean value. And you have to do the sum. Now I'm going to ask the user input of enter the number. How many times it has to be repeated? Enter the number. Infinite number of times. We also don't know. Now automatically where we have to write this one? In while true. Did I start directly with the while true or first which one I have written? Inside code only I have written. I also don't know. What I am going to write, I also don't know. I have not by hearted. In the interview also, if they ask you to share your screen and they'll ask you to type the code. When they ask you to type the code, if you write blindly one by one, they'll understand that you are a by-hearting person. Only the people who understand the concept, those people will write the code. They will not write the code directly in the sequential order. First, they'll write the one of the line. Later, they'll adjust. Finally, they want the correct answer. Any person in the once you join in the company, everyone wants the correct answer, not in the sequential order. First time you have written the wrong, so you are a waste person. They will not say like this. They want the finally correct answer. So just apply the logic. So we are writing the input of enter the number. How many times it has to be repeated? For infinite number of times. Now when it is infinite number of times, automatically it has to stop means what we have to use? Break. For break, what we have to write here? If n value is equal to hash, break it. Break. Or simply the person has entered the end. Okay, then it has to break. Till that it has to continue. Now, how the person knows, the end user knows that he has to enter the hash end, how he knows? You have to write the print. So you have to tell clearly that once entries are completed, type end. Then he is going to enter the end, small end, caps lock end. Here, whatever the way you are writing, that one only he will enter. So you are writing here clearly END, small END, or you ask it to write caps lock END, type END. Now that one only you write here, caps lock END. Okay. Now it is going to break. Okay. First one is he is going to enter the value, and now if the person has entered the first number 12, now it has to break. No, it has to do the sum. Now for which one it has to do the sum? For which one it has to the sum? So I'm going to take the initial sum is equal to 0. First sum is equal to 0, and now sum is equal to sum plus sum plus n. Now first, for example, the person is going to enter the 12. N is equal to what? 12 into 12 was string 12. N is equal to string 12. Whether string 12 is equal to n? No. Now s is equal to 0 plus string 12. It will be added? No. So then what you have to do, this n value, you have to convert to either int or float. Now tell me whether the user can enter the number. It can be either int or it can even in the float also. Then which one I have to write here? Int or floater. It has to be written with the eval of n. Because we also don't know now. Enter the number means he may enter that one or this one. Now finally print sum. Print yes. Now let us see. First, once entries are completed, type END. Okay. First I am entering the first number 12. Now n is equal to what is n value? String 12. Whether string 12 is equal to n? No. Then what it is going to do? S is equal to s plus int of 12, that is 0 plus 12. Now what is the s value? S value is equal to 0 plus 12, which is 12. Now from here it will come down and it will print the s value? No. Where it will go? It will go to the this position. Again condition was satisfied. Now after condition was satisfied, what it is going to do? Again it will ask the enter the number. Now this time I am entering the number as 10.4. 10.4. String 10.4. String 10.4 is equal to END? No. So if condition will not work. Now S is equal to S plus eval of 10.4. Now what is the answer? Already what is the S value? 12. 12 plus 10.4. What is the answer? 22.4. Next, I am going to write 16.6. 22.4 plus 16.6. It is going to add. Now what is the answer? S value? 39. Now after this, I am going to enter the 11. Now S is equal to S plus 11. Int 11. 39 plus 11 how much? 50. Again from here it will go back to this position. Now n is equal to, I want to END. Now what happens? Break. Now S is equal to S plus END will be executed? No, it will immediately come out of the loop. Now the moment break is executed, it will come out of the loop. This line will not be executed. Means below to the break, what are the lines are there? It will not be executed. And it will come out of the loop. And what is the print S? The answer is 50. So if I enter 50.0. Why are getting 50.0 instead of 50? Because float values are there, right? When you use the float values, plus 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 of float values, automatically the output is going to be float. That is the reason. Is the point is clear? Everyone. So in your DMAT, how the summation works means in the backend, this is the code. The moment they scan the item, immediately the price will be extracted. Second item, the price will be extracted. It will be added to the first item. Can you see down grand total every time in the DMAT, the billing counter? First, the moment they scan the first item, immediately total will be displayed. Second item they scan, first item plus second item, total will be displayed. Sir, like that also for me also I want total to be displayed every time, sir. Okay. Every time you want to display the print as means, bring this one also inside. It will also display every time. Okay. I'm going to print like this. Grand total. Grand total. What are the grand total is there? Grand total and colon, comma. Now, first I'm going to enter the 12. What is the grand total now? 12. I'm entering the 14. What is the grand total? 26. I'm entering 50. What is the grand total? 76. I'm entering 10.5. What is the grand total? After entering this one, what is the grand total? 86.5. I'm entering with 13.5. What is the grand total now? 100. And once E and D, what is the grand total now? Last grand total is this one. So every time total also displaying. The moment you scan the first item, total will be displayed. Again, second item, total will be displayed. Again, third item, total will be displayed. Like that, they have written the code. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? Yes or no? Now, sir, for example, I went to the DMart and in the billing counter, I have bought basket of items. Okay, you have selected the multiple items and you went to the billing counter. After going to the billing counter, you told to the sales executive, I mean to that person, whoever is in the billing counter, to that person you told that, Bhaiya, I'm having only 500 rupees. So whenever the total is more than 500, stop. You told like this. Okay. Now, that is the requirement. Now, first, it is going to take like this. First, I am going to enter the first item. The item cost is 100. 50. Total is 150. And you are going to enter the next one is called as 200. Next, you are going to enter the again 80. Okay. Now you are entering with 50 or some 60. Now only 10 rupees is balance. Now there is no item of 10 rupees. In your basket, there is no item of 10 rupees worth. Everything is more than 10 rupees only. Now the person is going to say that, sir, this item is, so already it is 490 rupees. Only you are having the balance 10 rupees. Now it is not possible means they are going to click on the end button and the bill will be generated for this. Sir, this one also I want as a program. Okay, that is also you want as a program. Or what is the condition? N is equal to END or the sum value when it is greater than 500 also you have to break. Either this condition satisfied or the sum is more than 500 also you have to break. Now first 100, 200 and with respect to 180. Now I'm entering the 30. Now what is 30 means? More than 500. Now bill is 510. So whenever the sum is greater than 500, it has to break. Now, what is the S value you are having in terms of, so N is 30. After the N value 30, it is added. Now I'm entering here 20. Sir, why this N value? Again, it is asking because here after this one summation came. That is the order you have written. That is the reason it is asking the next item also. Observe this one clearly one more time. First, this line is executed. I am entering here 200. Now, string 200 is not equal to this one. 0 is greater than 500. This is also not. So, this will not be executed. Now, S value is equal to 200. Now, grand total also 200. Up to here, okay? One time. The entire code was executed for one time. Now, from here, it is going back. Now, I am entering the value as 300. Okay. Now, what is the value? 300. Now, string 300 is equal to END? No. Now, sum is equal to 300? No. But you are going to break now itself. So, whether it will be break now itself? No. So, it is not going to execute now. This will be executed? No. Why? S is, what is the S value? 500 or 200? It is still 200 only because you have not added also. It is still in the 200 only. 200 is greater than 500 means condition was not satisfied. So 300 plus 200. Now it is 500. Now grand total 2 times completed. Now again it is going back. Now I am entering the value. What is the value I am entering is 20. Now END is N value is equal to END. That is string 20 is equal to END. No. S value is greater than 500. That is 500 is greater than 500. 500 is greater than 500? No. Since 500 is not greater than 500, so condition was failed. Now this one, this is not true. This is also false. Both are false. Then overall output is also false. Now what it is going to do? it is going to add this one also. Now, again, it will come back to this portion. Now, again, it is asking the value 30. Now, string 30 is equal to n? No. 520 is greater than 500? True. So, false or true? What is the output? True. True means it is going to break. So, it is break. Is the point is clear? It is executing in that order. Sir, even 500 also it has to stop means where you have written. Then you have to write 500 greater than or equal to 500. S is greater than or equal to now. Since you have not written the equal to symbol, it is accepting even the 500 also. Is the point is clear? Everyone? Sir, now exactly when it reaches the 500 also it has to break, sir. That is my requirement. Then you write separately here. What you have to write separately means if n value is equal to n and break, and you write separately one more condition if the sum value is greater than 500. You can take separate condition as per your choice. Sir, within the if, can I write one more if? No, you cannot take. Again, you have to write the elif. If the above condition failed, this one. Try this condition. Now you write here, S value is equal to, S value is equal to, sorry, S value is greater than or equal to 500. Then also break it. You write like this. In between, first you do the sum. Right? Now, this is going to throw the invalid syntax. Why it is invalid syntax? What is the reason? Because after if elif only should be there. This should not be like this. It has to be inside only. In between, you cannot separately write the codes. When two blocks are there, you cannot write the individual value like this. So you are going to bring the individual value in this position normally. And you can take the like this. Now this one or this one, again you can execute. So I'm writing here 200, 100, 180, 20. And after that 10. It is breaking. Is the point is clear? Everyone? So like this, you are going to write the codes. Everyone is clear, guys? Now, as I'm going to give a small task, when you have to do this task means now only. Write a program. Before writing the program, okay, I want with respect to your phone number. Everyone, please write your phone number in the notebook. No need to tell to me. Online students, don't write in the chat box. Don't write in the chat box. Just write your phone number in the notebook. Your phone number only. Your phone number in the notebook. Okay, in my case, I'm writing here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Of course, this is not my phone number. Okay, you also know, right? Now, so just you write one phone number, some phone number. Now, do the total of that. Your phone number, do the total. Do the total of your phone number now. You'll get some 2-digit number. Do it. In my case, the total is 54. What are the total you have got? Again, do the total till you get the single digit. 54 now. Now, again, 5 plus 4. What is 5 plus 4? 9. So, the total is 9. Sir, for example, I have received my number. What are the phone number is there? For my phone number, I have got the total as, assume, this is one more phone number. I'm taking one more phone number. This one. Now, this time the total is 55. 55 means, again, 5 plus 5. 5 plus 5 means 10. This is 2 digit or 1 digit? 2 digit. 2 digit means, again, you have to do the total one more time. That is 1 plus 0, 1. Like that, you have to, till the single digit, you have to continue. till the single digit, you have to continue this. Completed, everyone? Your phone number single digit totally have completed. Now the actual question starts. Write a program. Write a program. Okay. In what way you have to write the program is, ask the user to enter the phone number. Enter the phone number. He will enter the phone number. After entering the phone number, do the sum till single digit. Do sum till single digit. Till single digit. Write a program where you have to ask the user to enter the phone number and do the sum of that one till the single digit. Is that clear, everyone? Requirement is clear. Now, whatever you have done above, the same thing, I want the program for that. You have to ask the user only one question. What is that question is? Input, enter your mobile number. You have to ask only this. And the person is going to enter the mobile number. What are the 10-digit mobile number is there? He is going to enter. And you have to print the sum as sum of your mobile numbers is equal to this one. That's it. Nothing else. Is that clear? Question is clear first. This is your task. After the class, please complete this task. Okay, everyone, after the class, try to complete this task. Clear, guys? Just sum of your phone, sum of the digits of your phone number till single digit. Apply the logic. What is that logic only? Programming. Applying that logic. How? So you are going to get the string. Okay, string of your phone number. I am giving to you the hint. What is the hint is? For example, you are going to get the phone number like this. This is the phone number which you are going to receive in the string. Let us store this one in the phone number, PN or mobile number. Okay, in MN now what is there? Mobile number is there, string of mobile number. How to take only the number 9? How to extract only 9? Only the first digit. How to extract the only 9? MN of index of 0. Right? Now 0. What is the value? String 9. Now this string 9, I'm going to convert to this one. Now it is 9 only. Now 9 to what you have to do, add? To which one you have to add? What is the base number? Every time, what is the sum? Initial sum will be what? 0. Always the initial sum will be 0. So just you have to add to the S is equal to S plus this, where S value is equal to 0. Initial S value will be 0. After this, which number you have to add? Second, this number. After that, this number. After that, this number. After that, like this, you have to continue. So this code only has to be repeated how many times? 10 times it has to be repeated. How many index numbers you have to take? What is the starting index number to ending index number? 0 to 9. That is the hint. Now it is clear. Can you apply that now, the logic behind that? Can you complete the program? I have already given the hint also. Just for, sir, here you have given the hint, sir. Okay, we are going to do this one. Forget. Okay, now my next question is, sir, you have given the hint, whether we'll do or not, let's keep that one side. First, my question is, how to get that logic? For this question, you have told. For another question, who will tell? How to get that logic by us? Very simple. Generally, keep the pen and book side. and just see the 4 number, how you will do the sum? Just think how you will do the sum. First 9, for that plus 1. Write that one on as a code. Up to there only. 9 plus 1. Write the code. How to write that code? How to take the 9? How to take the 1? This index position, this index position. Take these two index positions and adding. That one only I am saying. How you do the manually? Forget about Python. It is not Python, Java, C, whatever it is. Forget. How we'll write? First we'll take the first number. For the first number, second number will be added. For that, next number will be added. For that, next number will be added. For that, next number will be added. Adding the next number like that is only called as S is equal to S plus next number. That concept only called as S is equal to next number. Now initial sum is going to be 0. Otherwise it will throw the name error. What is the first S value? S is equal to S plus N you have to do means first initial S value should be there now something. Otherwise it will throw the name error. So S value you are going to initialize with the 0. S value you are going to start with the 0 is called as initialization. This concept is called as initialization. Your initialization with the sum always will be 0. Now for the 0, what is the first number will be added? 9. For the total, what will be added? 1. For the total, what will be added? Next number. For the total, next number. For the total will be added every time. Adding every time the total, first initial total is equal to 0. Is the point is clear? Just we are getting that basic idea. How we are getting that basic idea means just you have to understand here there is no Python, there is no C language, there is no Java language. Only pen and paper is there, human brain only is there. How we will do manually? I will do manually like this. First I will take 9, 1, 9 plus 1, 10. For 10 I will add the 2, I will get the 12. For the 12 I will add the next number 3, 15. These things I will do in the brain only. 9 plus 1, 10, 10 plus 2, 12, 12 plus 3, 15, 15 plus 4, 19. I will do in the brain only. But what is the order I will do? Can you observe here? 9 plus 1, 10. For the 10, I am going to add the 2, 12. For the 12, I am adding the next number 3, 15. For the 15, I am adding the next number 4. This number will be coming to this position. And this position, every time, new digit you are getting. The next digit you are getting. So this total you are getting here. The total you are getting here. Again, this one you are going to get here. 19 plus 5, 24. This one you are getting here. So the same, this is S plus next number. This is in the max we are writing S plus next number is equal to S. In Python we have to write S is equal to S plus N because variable cannot be used on the right side. Variable should be always on the left side. So we are writing like this. Just we are converting as a Python code. Whatever is in our mind, just we are converting to the Python code. Ask user to enter the number. Ask user to enter the number means input of enter the number. Is the point is clear? Just you are generating the logic in this way. So whenever you have to write a new program, what you have to do is the complete who are new to programming, the people who are completely new to programming, for you my suggestion is whenever you want to write a new programs, always don't think from the Python point of view. Just think that you are a human brain and you have to do manually only. Python code only not there. Python only not there. How you are going to do manually? That's it. Now you have to check the score. Whether the score is greater than 80 means you have to print the grade A. If the score is less than A means you have to print as grade B. Assume. This is the requirement. Now how you are going to do the manually? How you will do manually this one? First you will take the value. You will compare with the 80. So value whether it is greater than 80 or not. If it is greater than 80 means grade A. That one only write as a code. First think in a from manual point of view. Okay. If still if you want to do in a simple way means what are the manual point of view you are thinking now? Even that one also you write as a sentences, one by one sentence. First what you will do, followed by what you will do, followed by what you will do. Write this one in the sentences. In the sequential order, you write the sentences. And one sentence you convert as a one code. Is the point is clear? Now, let us try with one more example in the same way. Now, you build the logic now only, instantly. Not this one after the class, now itself. I'm just opening the website called as BMI calculator. In the Google, I'm typing BMI calculator. Now, here I'm just trying to open one of the website. Now, it is asking the user to enter the height in the feet. I'm entering the height in the feet, 5, 10 inches, and your weight in bracket pounds. I'm entering the weight as 130, and I'm going to click on the compute, and it is computing the value. Now for this, can you write the program? What is the program? First, start with the program, initial program. What is the first program? Ask the user to enter the height in feet only. Only feet. How many feet? Next, ask the user to enter your height in the inches. Ask the user to enter your weight in the pounds. Completed? Now, what are the height and inches he has entered? Now you are going to convert everything into the inches. Even the feet also can be converted to inches. How? 5 feet means 5 into 12, which is nothing but 60 inches. Plus, already it is 10. Now you are going to write total 70 inches height. Height is there, weight is there. Now according to the BMI formula, just you are applying the formula and you are going to calculate that one. Sir, the same thing we want as a assignment. Okay, I'm going to share you this one also as assignment. Now see this. Just a minute. Okay, now what is this assignment? Prompt the user. Prompt means asking that. Asking the user. Ask the user, enter your weight in the kgs and record weight. What is meant by record weight? What is meant by record weight? Store that one in the weight variable. The variable name should be used as weight. If they have not given the record the weight means, then you don't need to store that one. You don't need to store. Ask the user to enter the weight, he will enter. Why to store? Here record means store that one. That is the meaning. Okay. Now prompt the user whether he want to enter the height in the F or M. F means for feet, M means meters. Just ask the user to enter either M letter or F letter. He has to enter out of these two, one only. One letter he has to enter. For example, he has entered the F letter. Then this is nested list. If he has written already F letter means inside that it has to be done. Inside that what should be there? Ask the user to enter the height in feet and inches separately. Ask separately feet, ask separately inches and record them. If the user has entered M, then you have to ask the user to enter the height in the meters. Now here what are the sentences are there? For the first sentence, you tell me what is the code. Now I'm going to keep this one on the left side. I'm writing this one on the right side. Okay, this one. For the first sentence, or let me take a new Jupyter notebook separately. Okay. Now ask the user to enter the weight in kgs and record the weight. W is equal to, okay, input of, enter the weight, enter the weight, enter the weight in kgs. Clearly I'm writing kgs. So the user going to enter the weight in kgs. Now weight can be only int or it can be even float value also. It can be either of. The person can have the weight of 63 or 63.2 also. Then what I have to use here? Eval of. Right? Done. I'm using the eval of. Next. Now for the second line. What is the second line? Ask the user, what is your preferred unit of height? Type F for feet, M for meters. The same thing I'm going to write here. Okay. What is that preferred unit? PU. Some variable name PU. And input of. Okay. What I'm going to write means, what is your preferred unit of height? What is your preferred unit of height? Okay. I'll clearly write enter F, caps lock F for feet, enter caps lock F for feet, or enter M for meters. I'll write clearly like this. Now he is going to enter either F letter or M letter. This letter is going to be F or M. It is going to be string or it will be anything else. Should I write eval or I should not write the eval? You should not write the eval. Now, if the user has entered F letter, okay, I'm writing here. If the preferred unit is equal to F letter. If the user has entered the F letter. Okay. Now, what you have to do? Ask the user to enter the height in feet and inches separately. So now I'm writing here feet is equal to input of enter your feet. Now enter your feet. It is going to be number or it is going to be string. It is going to be number only. So automatically I'm writing the eval. Sir, why eval, sir? It will be automatically feet means 4 feet or 3 feet or 2 feet. It should be always int only now. If you know that much of clarity means write int also. If you write eval also, it will take automatically now. What is the problem for you? If it's int or float, what is the problem? If you write simply eval. So enter your height in the feet. Okay. Now inches. I'm writing here the word called as inches. Inches is equal to eval of input of enter in your inches. Enter inches. I'm writing clearly inches. Done. This line also completed. For example, instead of F, he has selected M letter. Either of this one or this one. He will select either F letter or M letter. Now I'm writing here L if the preferred unit is equal to M. Then I'm writing that one. Meters is equal to eval of enter your height in meters. Enter your height in meters. I'm asking the enter your height in meters. For example, the person has not even entered the F letter or M letter. He has entered something. Then in that case, I'm going to write here. Okay. Just I'm writing here else I'm going to print the invalid input. Invalid input. Okay. Now see. First, enter your height in kgs. I'm entering the, enter your weight in kgs. I'm entering the weight in kgs around 67. Okay, some number. Now, what is your preferred unit of height? Enter F for feet or M for the meters. I'm entering the F letter. So now it is asking enter your height in the feet, 5. Enter the inches, 10. For example, I have entered the weight as 67 kgs. Now my M, I'm choosing the M. Now it is asking your height in the meters. I'm entering in the meters. What are the number of meters are there? Just I'm going to enter the meters. That is 1.72 meters or something like this. Right? Now, instead of that, I'm entering the weight as 67 kgs and I'm entering the what is your preferred unit of height means SRK. Then it is going to throw the invalid input. Right? Now, if the user has chosen a F letter, convert the height into meters. Now, we are having the height in the feet and inches. Now, how to convert this one to meters? How to convert this one to meters means just we are checking here. I'm taking the calculator. I'm taking one calculator. In the calculator, I'm going to click on the conversion. What are the conversion I'm having? This one. Just I'm converting the inches into meters. Now 1 inch is equal to how many meters? 0.0254 meters. Now first I'm going to calculate the total inches. How to calculate the total inches? Total inches is equal to, how to calculate total inches? Which is nothing but what are the feet they have entered into 12 plus inches. Now total inches I'm going to get. Now how to convert this one to meters? Meters is equal to, now once I have received the inches, total inches, that total inches just I'm multiplying into 0.0254 meters were converted. That is the question now. If you have the user has entered F only, so it has to be written inside the F only. Okay. Now compute the BMI formula. What is the BMI formula means? Weight. So I'm computing the BMI formula separately. BMI is equal to weight in kgs. What is the weight in kgs I have taken? W divided by height square. What is the height in terms of meters? What are the meters are there? Meters to the power of 2. This is the BMI. Now I'm going to print the BMI. Print BMI value. See? Now, first it is asking the weight in kgs, 67. It is asking in terms of the height. What are the height you are having in the feet? I'm entering the feet as 5. Okay. Sorry. Invalid input now. Okay. Now, I'm calculating in terms of 67. Preferred. F. Enter your feet. 5 feet. Enter the inches. 10. So it is calculating the BMI as 21.19. Is the point is clear? Sir, now for example, you have entered height as 67 kg, sir. Fine. Here you have entered the SRK. Now still why you are getting this one? Because though you have executed this code, the previous values are already stored now. In the Jupyter notebook, already the variables are created now. So it should not create that one, miss. Clear the output every time. Clear the every time. Now execute 67. I'm entering SRK. Now what it is going to throw the name error. What is this meters also? Okay. Now what I'm going to do is this BMI formula I'm writing inside this one. BMI also I'm writing inside. Similarly for this one also I'm writing the BMI formula inside this. If the user has entered F means it will ask the feet, inches, and from that it will calculate the BMI. If the user has entered meters means directly will calculate the BMI, whether this one or this one. So now I'm entering the 67, F letter, 5 feet, 10 inches, and this one. For example, again weight 67 kgs, SRK. Preferred unit of height means I'm writing SRK. What is this one? Invalid input. Now I'm executing one more time. 67. Now what is your preferred unit of height? M. It is asking the your height in meters. I'm entering the height in meters as 1.75. What is the value? 21.87. Is the point is clear? Everyone? So the BMI formula is nothing but weight divided by your height in meters power 2 in meters. The formula for the BMI. From where you got this formula means they only have given in the question. They only ask it to calculate and I'm calculating. Is the point is clear? So how you are writing the program? After seeing this question, how I have written the program in front of you? Fixed code. Did I fix it? I have written the code fixed before itself? No, right? By reading one sentence in front of you only, I'm writing now. This sentence, how to convert? This sentence, how to convert? This sentence, how to convert? In that way, you are going to write the programs. Each sentence you are going to convert as a code. Is that clear, guys? So this is the concept of while loops and along with the how to write the programs. Everyone is clear? Just I'm going to upload for you the notes of while loops along with the infinite loops. Infinite loop, you have to stop the infinite loop means how many options are there? Two options are there. One is stop the kernel or you have to write the break. Break is there also it will stop. Kernel is stop the kernel also it will stop. So internal in the program you have to use always break only. In the interview if they ask you how to stop the infinite loops means you have to tell only the break. Stop the kernel should not be, you should not say that one. Stop the kernel is for any program you can stop now. Not only infinite loop, finite loop also you can stop in between. Okay, any program you can stop in between. Not only that one. So particularly infinite loop, how you are going to stop means by using the break. Clear guys? Any questions? No, right? So just I'm going to upload the notes of while loops along with the task of the while loops also. Try to practice tomorrow. Done? Tomorrow we'll continue with the for loops. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? If no questions, you can leave. Offline students, you can leave. If no questions, you can leave, guys. Sapna, can you explain the question number 45 in the mock test? Yeah, I have uploaded the answer now. Could you check once? I have uploaded the answers.